Hey guys, I'm Brett, the Nerdy Engineer. It's currently ski season here in Colorado, so it got me thinking about how I'm going to get my skis up to the mountain when driving the Model X. There's a few different ways to transport your skis with the Model X. Now, with most cars, people just put the skis on top on the roof rack, and obviously the Model X doesn't come with a roof rack, but there is a way to actually use a roof rack with the Model X. There's a company called Sucker that makes a roof rack that has industrial grade suction cups, and you can actually attach it to the roof of the Model X. However, it does come with a couple of downsides. The first one is that obviously you can't use one or possibly both of your Falcon Wing doors when you have that attached. One of the biggest problems with putting the skis on the roof is that you're really going to impact your range. The Model X gets such great range because it's so aerodynamic, but when you end up putting a roof rack with skis or snowboards or something on top, you're really going to have a huge impact on your aerodynamics and your range. And also, when you're going skiing, don't forget it's probably going to be cold out, potentially snowing, so you're already going to have a lot of range reduction because of those factors. So when you put your skis on top, then you're really going to have to be concerned with how far your range is going to last. Another option is to use a hitch-mounted ski rack. That was my original plan because I got the free accessory hitch. Tesla has since discontinued it and you have to buy the tow hitch, but back when I ordered, I was able to get the accessory hitch for free. So I thought, oh great, I'll transport my skis that way. But then I started looking at the price of the ski mounted racks. If you get the one from Tesla, it's like $800 because you have to get the bike carrier plus the ski attachment, and so it really adds up. And there are cheaper ones you can get out there, but you're still going to be spending over $500. Another concern I had about the hitch mounted rack was all the road salt and grime and stuff getting on my skis when they're on the back of the car like that. Wasn't really sure how that was going to affect the skis over time and didn't really want to transport my skis that way. It also would have a little bit of impact on your range, not nearly as much, but that was another consideration. So the only other real option is just putting the skis in the car. And I have the 6-seater, so I just decided to put the skis right down the middle. However, once I actually did that, I realized that's probably not the best solution because while it might be clean on the way up to the mountain, when you're coming back, you're going to have snow and gunk on your skis that's going to melt, and I didn't really want to get that all in the car. Another concern I had about just putting the skis right inside was that the sharp edges could potentially cut the leather, and obviously I really don't want anything to happen to my seats, so I knew this really wasn't going to work that well. So I came up with a third solution, and that was to put the skis inside of a container. Now, I couldn't really find anything that worked that well, so I ended up building one myself. To make my ski carrier, I bought a piece of 4-foot by 8-foot plastic paneling from Home Depot, and I cut it into pieces for the bottom and the 4 sides. I was able to cut it into pieces just using heavy-duty kitchen shears. And then to connect all the pieces of paneling together, I purchased some PVC corner molding for all of the joints. And then I just used a hot glue gun to connect it all together. For some added stiffness, I decided to use a smaller piece of corner molding all the way along the top edge. That really kind of stiffened the whole box up. And then as a final measure, to make sure the box was completely watertight, I hot glued all of the interior seams. The final dimensions of my ski carrier came out to be about 12 inches wide by 12 inches tall and 73 inches long. However, if I was going to do it all over again, I'd probably make it a little bit narrower at the front, maybe 10 inches wide, and a little bit wider at the back, probably about 16 inches wide. That just gives you a little bit more room in the back of the carrier for your boots, a helmet, or anything else you want to throw in there. I'm really happy with how the ski carrier turned out. I think it looks great, it kind of matches the ultra white seats, and it serves its purpose, so it's a win-win. Keeps my wet, dirty skis from messing up the inside of my car, and more importantly, it protects my leather seats from getting cut from the sharp edges of the skis. I'd be curious to know how everyone else is getting their ski gear up to the mountains. Have you guys been using a hitch-mounted rack, or is there another solution for transporting your skis inside the car that I just didn't know about? And the best part about my ski carrier, now I get to take my Model X skiing, and I don't have to be paranoid that I'm going to destroy the inside of my car. And don't forget about Tesla's referral program. You can save $1,000 off the purchase price of a Tesla just by using someone's referral link. I'll put a link to mine in the description down below, or if you have a buddy that owns a Tesla, feel free to use theirs. You just want to make sure you use the referral link when you first order the Tesla. That way you'll be sure to save $1,000. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully this video helps some people out that were kind of curious about other potential ways to transport skis up to the mountain. Other people that might be cheap like me and didn't want to spend the money on the hitch mounted rack. I think this solution works pretty well. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel so you can see my upcoming videos. Well, thanks guys.